From Middle-earth to Midgard, nerds are passionate about a lot of things, but there's one thing they love more than anything else, and that is correcting people. This is Actually. Joining me on today's episode, we have college humor writer Pat Castles, comedian Jared Logan,
Snoochie Boochies,
and college humor writer Adam Conover.
Hello!
In J.R.R. Tolkien's The Fellowship of the Ring, the titular fellowship is composed of 9 members with representatives from 4 races: Hobbit, Dwarf, Elf, and Man.
Actually, his name is not J.R.R. Tolkien. It's J.L.L. Tolkien.
Actually, Gandalf is not a man.
That is correct. Actually, Gandalf
really
is
good.
of the race of the Istari,
Yeah.
which looks like man, but is not man.
Of course.
In the first Mortal Kombat game, a player can unlock Reptile as a playable character if they achieve a double flawless victory in single player mode on the pit stage and finish the match with a fatality if there is also a silhouette flying past the moon, which occurs every 6th game.
Actually, it's Noob Saibot.
That is incorrect.
Actually, you cannot play as Reptile?
That is correct.
Yeah!
You can unlock to play against Reptile if those conditions are met, but you cannot play as Reptile until the second Mortal Kombat. So you can't do this anymore where you have something that's like this hard and secret, because it'll just be online. It's like, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
Like there was an era where you would just, it would just be like whispers through the playground of like, you can fight a super green guy.
People were like, Reptile is not a myth. I've seen it.
The Wheel of Time series began with the publishing of The Eye of the World in 1990, and finally concluded 23 years later when Robert Jordan finished the final. Pat, I think you were first.
Actually, Robert Jordan died before he finished the series.
That's correct. Robert Jordan died before he finished the series.
Actually, Robert Jordan died before finishing the series, and his widow gave Brandon Sanderson the rights to finish the books.
What? So why are you just adding more information to what I said?
That's more right.
That's not more right. It's
I
a binary.
do think
It's a
nerd law
binary.
is that more right is a thing, according to nerd law. It is possible to be more right than someone else.
Yeah, Jared is more correct. He has more information. Brandon Sanderson finished the series with the notes left by Robert Jordan. In C.S. Lewis's The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, Lucy, Edmund, and their cousin Eustace travel to Narnia by jumping into a puddle.
Actually, they use a phone booth that travels through time.
That is a delightful
Very
answer, but
British.
No.
Actually, they go through a wardrobe.
No, that is Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe.
Actually, not cousin Eustace.
No, it is cousin Eustace. He does accompany them.
Just sounded fake.
These are all incorrect answers. Actually, they get sucked into a painting of the ship.
Books were so crappy in the early 20th century.
Other methods of traveling into Narnia include walking through a wardrobe, blowing on a horn, and dying. Bowser's children, the Koopalings, first appear in Super Mario Bros. 3.
Actually, the Koopalings are not Bowser's children in current chronology and lore.
That is correct. Though the Koopalings were originally Bowser's children, they've been retconned to not be Bowser's children. Currently, Bowser's only child is Bowser Jr.
Why did they change
Unrelated
that? 'Cause
Koopalings.
it feels like they would be like, well, we don't want people to think about Bowser having sex, but then he still
But then
has
he still has
Bowser
a
Jr.
All this talk about who Bowser's children are, never once have they mentioned who Bowser fucked.
That's what I was about to ask you.
Who
did
gave
Bowser
birth
have
to
sex
these
with?
monsters?
Knuckles, the last surviving echidna in the Sonic universe, is bound to his home in the Green Hill Zone, protecting the Master Emerald.
I mean, dude,
Actually, Knuckles is not native to the Green Hill Zone.
Can you be more specific?
I cannot, but I defy these gentlemen.
That's correct. Knuckles does not live in the Green Hill Zone. Knuckles lives on Angel Island.
So ironic that a rough and tumble character like Knuckles would come from Angel Island. The Green Hill Zone is the first level of the first Sonic. Why would Knuckles be from there? Right?
Yeah,
It's not like you pass Knuckles on your way through the first level of the first game.
maybe he's on the other side.
Hi, Knuckles. Maybe I'll see you in 7 years and 2 sequels.
As always, we end up actually with a question about the real world and real world skills.
Oh no.
Which real? San Francisco, New York, Portland, because I've watched all of them.
The Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments of the Constitution, which secures many of our basic liberties and it's the heart of what it means to be an American.
Not familiar, but okay.
Yeah, the Bill of Rights. Among these, the 8th Amendment, which guarantees a right to privacy.
Actually, it's the right to no cruel and unusual punishment.
That's correct.
Yes! Oh wait, that's good for me. Nice part of that.
Oh,
America. You're like the Ross Perot of this game. You couldn't win, but you stopped Adam from trying.
boy.
And that is our game. A big congratulations to Jared Logan, rolling in here, taking the victory, proving himself to be the best contestant that we have
Best.
here.
I am humbled by my colleagues' nerd foo, but I am not broken by it.
You know, I was most impressed with actually your answering the first question of Gandalf being Istari and not
This certainly takes a mortal human shell.
Yeah, he looks like
as a member of the Istari. So.
Like if I cut him open, what am I not going to find organs
Don't
inside?
cut open Gandalf,
No,
man.
but I think
What are you gonna find? 3 hobbits on each other's shoulders.
Hi, it's Mike Trapp from College Humor. If you want to subscribe, click here. If you want to watch more videos, click here. And if you want to investigate the spooky old McCreary house, even though your mom warned you not to, turn to page 87.